Here, how is the number of lateral face of a prism related to the shape of the base? So if we look at this base right here, the base is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 edges, so it's going to be a pentagon. So we can say this is a pentagonal prism. Since the lateral face are made up of rectangles and not triangles, it's called a prism. To review, you name a figure by its base. You name a figure by its base, and the number of edges on the base is going to tell you the name of the figure. So if you have 4 edges, then you're a rectangle. If you have 5 edges, you're a pentagon. If you have 6 edges, then you're a hexagon. 8 is an octagon. 9 is a nanogon. 12 is a... So if you want to review that, you can go to page number 109 in your guided notebook, and you have an example of that. This is our guided notebook, page number 145. And we're going to look at this question right here. So it says, how many base does the prism have? So a prism is only going to have a certain number of base. So we look to see what do we have 2 of. So it looks like it's sitting on a rectangle, but it's definitely not a rectangle. You have to look and see what do you have 2 of. So I have 2 of these things down here. Something is here, and here's the other one. So the answer for the number of base will be 2. All right, letter B. What shape does a base of a prism have? What shape does the base of the prism have? So let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The base has 8 edges, so the shape is going to be called an octagon. So let's put octagon right here. And then it says name the prism. So since you name a prism by its base, you just put AL on the end, and you would say an octagonal prism or pyramid. So since it's a prism, you would say octagonal prism. Remember, a pyramid only has 1 base, and the lateral face are made up of triangles. Letter D. How many lateral face does the prism have? So since the base has 8 edges, the base has a total of 8 edges. So here's my base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to even try to do that. You need a lateral face to connect to each edge of the base. So you will have a lateral face, a rectangular lateral face, connect this one, this one, this one, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm missing one. Let's do 7, 8. That's pretty bad, but you get the picture. So since the base has 8 edges, you need a lateral face to connect to each edge of the base. So that, how many lateral face does the figure have? You will say 8. And what is the height of the prism? So your height is going to go from your bottom base to your top base, just like your body. Your height is going to be from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. The distance between those two is going to be your height. So the space, the distance between my bottom base and my top base is going to be 12 centimeters. So that is what you will put here. And then let's go ahead and you're going to do the next part on your own. All right, so here it is right here. How many base does the pyramid have? 1 base. What shape are the base? Well, let's see the shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's called a hexagon. The base is called a hexagon. Name the pyramid. So since you name a figure by its base, you would say this is a hexagonal prism or pyramid. So it's a pyramid. So hexagonal pyramid. How many lateral face does the pyramid have? Well, if you have 6 edges along the base, you need a lateral face to connect to each one of those. So that is 6. The height is going to go from the bottom base all the way to the top of the figure. So from down here to here, so here's our right angle right here. So the height is going to go from the base all the way to the highest point of the pyramid. And that is going to be this dimension right here, which is 9 meters.